is already. Well, we'll see how Palace will deal without Killian Phillips. We'll see how Brighton will deal without Evan Ferguson, who's been promoted to the first team. Scored recently away at Goodison Park. As we get underway, Brighton against Crystal Palace. Always a big game, this one, at any level.
Again.
Up to Sean Grehan now. Ademola Ola, whose clearance is charged down, and it's an early opportunity for Brighton. And Owen Goodman is forced into an early save.
I think in his favour there, he needed to just have a go.
And that's loose, and Ola-Adebomi can try and step in. It's a strong challenge from the goalkeeper, and he could be in real trouble here.
Wow, that was dangerous.
And it is a straight red card. And once the referee had blown up for the foul, it wasn't going to be anything else. James Beadle is sent off for that challenge on Ademola Ola-Adebomi. And Brighton are down to 10 men inside 11 minutes.
I don't think there's any question in the referee's mind. I don't think there's any question in our minds either. That looked a jump, two-footed, and it's a good job he didn't slide.
Is Ozoh. Now, Ademola. Plenty of bodies on the edge of the box. It's a decent ball in as well. It's met by Ola-Adebomi. You can see from the corner flag there just how much the wind is swirling around. Here is delivery. Deep. Met by Balmer. Back across.
Get in.
And that's the opening goal. Kofi Balmer up for the corner. Powerful header. Picks out the top corner. And it's Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 1.
Well, I don't think the goalkeeper could do anything about that, Will. It looked to me like it slightly held up in the wind and it favoured him as he spun around the back. We've seen him do it in loads of set pieces, loads of occasions where he pulls around the back and heads it back across the goal.
Half-hour mark. They've given the ball away here. Balmer steps in well. And now Omalabu can turn. And he has support. Omalabu to his right-hand side. Here is Rodney. And now Ola-Adebomi!
Excellent. Excellent.
Palace double their lead. It's a classic counter-attacking goal. Ademola Ola-Adebomi. And it's Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 2. And this is exactly how Palace hoped this afternoon was going to turn out. They are in full control.
Very good. Good play, good counter turn, drive with it. Caden high and forward. The weight on it's perfect. He looks up, he sits this up to the far post. I'm not going to lie, I don't think there's enough of that kind of ball these days. And it's a little simple nod in.
Well, 2-0 down and down to 10 men. At what point does the Brighton mindset switch from we want to get back into this game? Here's Ola-Adebomi looking for a third.
Oh, excellent.
It is 3-0. And you would very much expect it's going to be 3 points heading back to South London. A second for Ola-Adebomi in as many minutes. And with these kind of rivalries, this is a nightmare for Brighton, but Palace are in absolute dreamland.
Well, giving the ball away, good anticipation, lovely pass. That is, I like that. Fake on this, fake, drag inside, and then you just curl it around the goalkeeper. Whether it's on from the left to right, right to left, doesn't matter. You've got to have it in your locker room to do both feet. And that's a really well taken goal from Ola. And, you know, as you say, 2 in 2 minutes. Now he's on a hat-trick.
Considerable treatment. Here comes Perpion. Defending for Ademola to do. Perpion's done well. Set back for Hinshelwood. And now shot from Spong.
Ooh.
Not far away.
He's cut the goalkeeper off and let him play back to the defender. Look at this.
And now there's a chance for Hinshelwood. And that's an excellent challenge. Still there for Hinshelwood, and Goodman saves.
I think he's asking. Referee's bloke. Oh, dear. A bit aggressive.
Well, Hinshelwood wanted a penalty.
Well, no, it's a tangle. It's a tangle between two players.
And his Spong's in-swinging delivery. It's not a bad one as well. It's come free at the far post, and then the acrobatic overhead kick attempt. Well, he gets it all wrong in the end, but it was worth a try. In comes the corner. It's bounced before it's even reached the first man. Rescued by Spong. That's an audacious attempt, and it's forced Goodman into a really high-quality save as well. Well, Brighton have escaped. Looked for a minute as if they were playing themselves into real trouble, and now suddenly Perpion has space on the right-hand side and can run at Ademola. Still Perpion.
Great
Good save from Goodman.
Too easy. A ball. Goalkeeper comes with the fists, whatever.
Ball in, and Goodman can't get there. And Brighton do have their goal. And you can't say they haven't deserved it. It will go down as Spong's goal. It was confusion in the penalty area. It found its way into the back of the net, and it's Brighton 1, Crystal Palace 3. That's loose. Can Palace step in? Here's David Ozoh. Won it back, and now Ola-Adebomi.
Get in.
Off the post, and there's the fourth.
Yes, David.
David Ozoh with his second goal of the season. Right place, right time. And it's Brighton 1, Crystal Palace 4. The 3-goal lead is restored.
Here we go. Nice and deep all over it was Kofi. There. Oh, takes a little deflection. It's unlucky. And then David following up very, very firm, emphatic.
Into the 89th minute. That's a nice turn there and a vital foot in from Wells Morrison. Still danger. Here's Perpion.
Close.
Perpion's effort. And it's a second. And Cameron Perpion gets his name on the score sheet. He's worked hard all afternoon. And it is Brighton 2, Palace 4 in field. Ola-Adebomi with a nice flick on. Gordon's first touch was just loose. He's done well there though. Still, John Kamani Gordon gets away from Songui, brought down, and that'll be a penalty. And Palace will have the chance to add a fifth.
Songui is clumsy.
Well, you can't
do you know what? Let's be fair to them. They've had to work really hard. Down to 10 men.
Well, it will be Omalabu to take. It will not be an opportunity for a hat-trick for Ola-Adebomi. But Omalabu from 12 yards finds the, well...
Tyree finds
the...
Doesn't find the goal, that's what he didn't
is
find.
what he finds. This is a nice move.
Must be offside.
Well, Efil comes forwards. Yes, Samuel's ahead of him. Instead, back to the edge of the penalty area. Spong! Straight at Goodman. Goodman will be in no rush to get things back underway. And there goes the final whistle. Well, Palace do like to be beside the seaside. It finishes for 3 points, going back to South London. And in these kind of games, that's the most important thing, the bragging rights, but also the performance. And Palace put in a really good one, especially in the first 45 minutes. They were in full control at half-time, 3-0 up. But Brighton did have to play for 80 minutes with 10 men. But it finishes with Palace on top.